Knowing where to put your money can be a challenge for those fortunate enough to be burdened with such a decision. Cars are a classic example of investment pieces and have proved particularly attractive to performance or an appreciation of automotive. Even for car enthusiasts, knowing the difference between a legitimate future classic and a lemon can be tricky. Invest in the wrong one, and you could be faced with a leaky and rapidly depreciating lump on your driveway. I came up with a list of wheels worth investing in now. Saab 900. The appeal of the cool Saab 900 has extended well beyond the art dealer crowd that fawned over it in the 1980s and 1990s. Today, values of the car continue to climb, with next-generation car enthusiasts snapping up Saab's versions, such as turbo and cabriolet models. With its looks, build quality, and bulletproof mechanicals, the 900 is a safe bet for anyone looking to invest in something that's both reliable and has a growing cult following. Aside from an immaculate turbo convertible that sold last year for a whopping $150,000 in the US, expect to pay in the region of £40,000 for one. Cars at the bottom end of the market can be picked up for under £5,000. Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. What was already a mighty car when it first came out, in 2004, has aged gracefully, sitting near the top end of the modern classics market. The SLR was born from a partnership between Mercedes and motorsport great McLaren, and was the work of Gordon Murray, a legend of lightweight car design. However, the production of the SLR was not smooth. Naturally aspirated mid-engine supercar that its creator wanted it to be, with Mercedes' management insisting it be front-engined. No exceptions. The result was a thunderous hypergrand tourer with a supercharged 5.4-liter V8 from AMG under its long bonnet. Launched with a price tag well over £300,000 and a top speed that went over 200 miles per hour, the SLR has aged well and is remembered as one of the most visually striking and usable supercars of the 2000s. Today, values for the SLR are on the rise, having increased 37% since 2019, according to classic car experts Hagerty. Compared to the likes of the Porsche Carrera GT, the SLR still looks like a bargain, despite values for good condition models floating around the £300,000. Sorry for my poor pronounce, but I can't pass Peugeot 205 GTI. Who would have predicted that a little French hatchback would one day become a highly prized performance car? For those who remember the launch of the Peugeot 205 GTI in 1984, it might not be so much of a surprise. This little hatchback was a product of Rally's golden age, the crazy days of Group B, which saw Peugeot dominate the World Rally Championship with the Mutant 205 T16 from 1984 onwards. The 205 GTI was the road-going version of the rally car and proved to be a lot of fun for boy racer and B-road warriors of all ages. Equipped with a 1.6-liter engine that produced 105 brake horsepower and a top speed of 116 miles per hour, the 205 GTI was the car to have in the mid-1980s, and, today, values are rising by. Although one example sold for a record £70,000 in France, most can be found for anything between £3,000 to £30,000. BMW M3. Few models in the car world command more respect and admiration than the BMW M3. Engineered by a carmaker with a performance pedigree like no other, the M3 has been a poster child for most collectors. Accessible, reliable, and competitive, the M3, particularly the MK5, or E90 to car nerds, is the one to go for at the moment, with values of the first V8-engined M3. Between 2007 and 2013, the M3 was made as a coupe, convertible, and a more practical four-door saloon. Depending on condition, E90 M3s can be picked up for a price between £14,000 and £44,000. Lotus Elise Series 1. Like most things in life, the original is rarely bettered, and the Lotus Elise is no exception. Bursting onto the scene in 1996, the Elise is praised for single-handedly saving the Norfolk carmaker from bankruptcy, with its driving dynamics and striking design to thank. In short, the mid-engine two-seater was an instant hit for many drivers, considering prices started at £23,000, around $50,000 by current rates, when it was new in the mid-1990s. Given its success, Lotus kept the Elise in production until 2021, but it's the first generation that remains the purest and most desirable. Lightweight, at under 1 ton, and equipped with a 118 brake horsepower 1.8-liter engine, values of the original are rising. Be quick and snap one for between £20,000 and $30,000. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day.